All right, let's dig deeper now into this developing story. Joel Rubin is the former Deputy Assistant Secretary of State for Legislative Affairs in the Obama administration. He's now running for Congress in Maryland. All right, good to see you. In your view, was this the best option for the Biden administration in terms of how it should or could respond?
You know, Fred, President Biden's been very patient and very deliberate in the response and very focused on ensuring that the public understands, as well as countries in the Middle East understand why he is taking these actions. I think we've heard time and again from the president that he does not want us to get into a regional war, and he does not want us to explode into a regional war. But Iran's actions and the proxies of Iran, those actions have been irresponsible. What they are doing is they are exploiting the war between Israel and Hamas by launching strikes against our forces, having third parties attack shipping lanes in the Persian Gulf. And now, as we saw, they crossed the red line, which is they killed American troops. And so I think for the president, he has to show that he has the back of our forces in the region. This means the response to attack those targets that were responsible for killing our service members. And he does need to couple this with more diplomacy. That's why I'm happy to see Secretary Blinken heading out next week as well to try to get this diplomatic track stronger. It's always going to be a fight to do that, but the president made the right call in how he's executing this.
And what do you think the decision making on retaliation, the form of retaliation, what did it all entailed? Who might have been at the table? What were all the potentials that they were exploring before the president rendered a decision on how to proceed?
So when it comes to the targeting itself, what the president is doing is he is expecting that our commanders on the ground, that they understand exactly where the source was. And we saw hints of that with the drone that struck the base in Jordan, that it was being tracked, but it was confusing clearly, and that led to the tragedy of the killing of our service members. But the lines of where the assets come from and the operations of the proxy forces, that's something that our intelligence community is consistently monitoring, as well as CENTCOM, our defense central command in the Middle East. And so they have a watchful eye. They understand where to strike. And I think that's why we saw these strikes so deliberate. And also, it's important to note that there has been a lot of criticism of the president. Why did he wait? Why did he spend several days? That's because he's allowing our commanders on the ground to make that operational decision. And they did when they had best visibility, which is what they decided yesterday was the right time to launch these strikes.
Earlier in the week, some Republicans were calling for the U.S. attacks inside Iran. Do you think that is completely off the table, or do you think that could potentially be part of the phased retaliation that the U.S. is embarking on?
Yeah, I think that's highly irresponsible. That is the kind of logic that sets us into a trajectory where we do not want to go. And the president's being very clear about how he wants to ensure that the attacks against our forces do not escalate. But the calls for attacking Tehran, those came before months. They've been coming for years. They've been coming, for example, from Senator Lindsey Graham for 15, 20 years now. And they do want that kind of a war, which would turn the region on fire. So I think the president, he's smart. He's staying away from that. He's making it very clear what his objective is. This does, of course, also lead us to an opportunity for more diplomacy. There should be a direct line with Tehran. There should be a way to deconflict any potential escalation. Let's just remember, Iran is about 4 times the physical size of Iraq, twice the population. We don't have forces in the region. There's no justification for attacking Iran right now. This has to be focused on the task at hand. It's called bringing calm to the region. It's about finding a path forward on Israel and Hamas war. And it's calling Tehran to change its tack. Rather than exploit that war and try to increase violence in the region, how about calling on its proxies to reduce the violence in the region? And I think that's where the president and his team are trying to drive us right now. And that's why a strike on Iran would be really, really distasteful and counterproductive.
All right, Joel Rubin, thank you so much.
Thanks, Fred.